Hey everyone, it's Ruth, and I'm sitting in a park because it was such a beautiful, my favorite park, and I thought I'd let you know about my upcoming new training in EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, Level 1 and 2, that's coming up very soon. And this is just a quick video to tell you the latest research and some amazing cases of things that I've worked with, just to show you the vastness of what EFT can do. So just to let you know, what the studies are now showing, and they're doing more and more on EFT. Sorry about the plane above. Hopefully you can hear me okay. The studies show that when we tap on our body, that we're actually sending signals to the amygdala in our brain, which reduces that stress response, the part of us that wants to fight or flight. And in other studies, it's also showing significant reduction in cortisol, the stress hormone, by 25%. That is significant in not only stress and anxiety, but as well as for trauma. So what happens is that many people are knowing more and more about EFT and often thinks it's just a nice tool for stress. And what you're going to learn in the EFT training, that it's way beyond stress. There's so many things, from trauma to negative perceptions, to blocks in your finances, to phobias. The list goes on and on of what you can do with EFT. It's quite remarkable. So I just thought it would be really good to let you know about some cases that I've done, just to let you know the powerful effects of it and how rapid you can do this work with so many people. So one case was a man came to me that wanted to run for an office. And even though he was eloquent and smart one-on-one, when he had to speak, he froze. You know, the typical speaking anxiety. So we started tapping on it, and he got a little effect, but not much. And when I went to the root memory by asking him, when did you feel humiliated early on, the memory came up where a teacher in 9th grade had humiliated him in front of the whole class. And so we tapped on that. We tapped on those feelings that he was still holding in his body, because we know that clearing what's inside our body, our mind, and our soul are key in really healing an issue permanently. And we also cleared the negative beliefs he was holding that he wasn't even conscious of. In 3 sessions, he got over his speaking phobia that he had for years. In another case that I just recently finished, it was over the phone. A woman who lives in another state, lives on a farm, has had 25 years of insomnia. Her case was unusual because it was only when her close family would come visit, like her children and her grandchildren. And she felt pressure to entertain them and that they would be happy and want to keep coming. When I asked her where did she learn pressure, at first she didn't really know, but when we dug, we got a core issue. At age 16, she got pregnant, and her father emotionally pretty much abandoned her. And when we tapped on that issue, which she thought, what does that have to do with sleeping? Even I wasn't sure if it did or not, but we went with it. She cried deeply. She saw that there was still so much pain unresolved within her. She also realized the connection, because since that experience, she had put a lot of pressure on herself to be good, be nice, even with her family, and she didn't realize it. When we tapped through it, she had a remarkable effect. 2 weeks later, her family came to visit her, and she slept completely except for 1 hour. She thought it was a fluke. She couldn't believe that something as simple as tapping on your acupressure points could do this. So we did some more tapping on her doubt and a few other things, and in 6 weeks, she rid herself of all insomnia that she suffered for 25 years. Pretty amazing stuff. And the stories go on and on. So I'm sure you can hear the excitement in my voice. It's now 8 years that I've studied and worked with literally now thousands of people, and getting them to use it as well as my using it with them. And that's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn the tools for all kinds of things. It's the same protocol, but you are going to learn the nuances and the special things that you can do as a clinician to do the great, powerful, transformative work. I hope you join me, and when you register early, you'll get a reduced fee. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.